Ah, shit. Ah, goddamn. Oh, motherfucker. Okay, come on. Not actually washing my hands, just doing this so they think I am. What's up? My name's Dylan, 29, wearing baggy pants, and I don't know what to do with my hands. Hey guys, I'm Dylan, I'm 29, and I could squat 225 below parallel. I had 1,000 friends on MySpace. I could deadlift 330. That's my good one. I can't bench my weight.
I always struggle.
Can you cut that? I worry I'm not interesting enough. So I remember playing Halo 3 and seeing Doc Pop. I remember you being a ladies man. I remember being like jealous of that and being like, I wish I could talk to girls. In retrospect, it's interesting to see like everyone kind of has the same insecurities growing up, but like in the moment you don't realize it. I remember seeing Jersey Shore for the first time.
Yeah.
And immediately getting a fake tan. I remember going and getting with my mom. I thought that's what cool was.
Uh-huh.
And they had like, I mean, it was really just women with big boobs. But I was like, oh, they got all the hot girls. And like 12, 13-year-old me was like, okay.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was a little older, like
older. It was like I think we were
15.
Sophomores.
Yeah. So like 14, 15-year-old me was like, okay, I'm gonna spike my hair up and just fake tan. I think for me, it was always like trying to attach my personality to something I thought would like make me appear cooler. I don't know what it was in me that always wanted to like have people's approval. And so it was very like, especially in my growing up, like, I don't think it really hit my stride until like 25, 26, where I was like, this is who I am and this is who I want to be. And then it took a couple years of therapy for me to kind of hone in on it and realize like, this is me and I'm going to work to be the best version of me. Prior to that, I was always trying to fill in a space and get people to look at me and my situation and like perceive me a certain way.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't until I got a little older where I realized like I'm just kind of lying to myself, you know? And like I think again too, it's like therapy helped me a lot with that, with like realizing because I want to be like my goal has changed. I don't want to be the cool guy anymore. I want to be like a pillar in my family, or like a pillar in like my community and stuff, I guess too, and just like someone that people can rely on. And it's interesting how like the scope scales down. And like my early 20s and like late teens, I was always chasing that like approval from everyone. And it wasn't until later I recognized that that's like fickle and not something I really need to be chasing.
Yeah.
Sand. Yeah. Yeah, close. I'm turning the wrong way. No. Good. She got me back to God, brother.
Yeah.
Been going to church every Sunday.
That's cool.
Jazz has a like a gratuity type journal thing.
Okay.
And it just kind of keeps me like grounded.
Cool.
It's silly, but the one I read
Not silly.
like 2 days ago, it's Thursday or Friday, it was something along the lines of just being thankful for everything around you.
Okay.
And it will have you be more thankful when blessings come into your lap. Because you know, I know for me it's like kind of going back to earlier, just comparing myself to others a lot. And just thinking like I want to be like someone or be like something.
Yep.
And something like that helps me be a little bit more grounded and just recognize the stuff I have around me and be thankful for it. Something like music, of course, has always been a passion of mine. So for me, it was probably around 3rd or 4th grade, and I got my hands on Eminem's album Encore. That and Slipknot, Eminem and Slipknot were like the two for me that kind of got me really dug into the alternative stuff. And ever since that age, I thought, like, I want to be an entertainer. I want to be someone that produces some type of art. I don't have to be good at one thing. Like, I never thought I was like that good at music, but I really like the production and everything around the music. Stuff that encapsulates like a world, or like world building, stuff like that is really cool to me. Just going back to like Slipknot and stuff, where it's like a world, you know, they all got the masks and different characters and stuff like that. We didn't have Yo Gabba Gabba, so maybe I would have turned into that. But yeah, LimeWire, just downloading stuff and finding different things, and sisters' boyfriends that would put me on to certain stuff. So we started kind of on Xbox, and then we got a lot tighter, I think, around that time, where it was more like we both had like a similar goal, or like something that we kind of wanted to like pursue together. And you gave me the opportunity. I mean, I didn't have a cracked laptop with like Ableton illegally downloaded on it. So you gave me the opportunity to kind of play wild. And that was the first time I saw like home production stuff. And I knew nothing about it, but I would YouTube a bunch of videos on how to use it and then go over your house and pretend like I knew more than I did. I remember printing out SoundCloud links on a little piece of paper, right? Yeah. I mean, that's where I also kind of learned how people have to want it too. You can't make other people want what you want. Yeah. And I mean, we know how many people we kind of had through your house. 6 to a dozen, I don't know. It was like a handful of them that were gung-ho the first day when we supplied weed to them. And then after that, it kind of just dissolved. Yeah. Motivated me too, like a few years later, to kind of recognize the access to recording music and being able to do stuff on your own. And then just self-driving myself, like, okay, if other people don't want it, I know I do, and just pursuing it. You know, I did bands and stuff too, and that all dissolved, and it's just being your own motivator. And I didn't know how to sing, but I forced myself to learn to create and do stuff. And same with like the painting and all that. It's like, I don't think I'm super talented, but it's more so just being able to grab my hands on something and do it. Like with the Happy Thoughts stuff, those are just doodles. And it doesn't get a lot of traction, but some people like it, and that's enough for me to keep doing it. I think just kind of wanting to be good at something. And I was not very good at sports and being physically active. And I don't know, I guess creating stuff too is kind of like mindless labor in a sense, where I could kind of zone out and just kind of do it, you know? Stuff I've been doing with the portraits and like Happy Thoughts in general, like that thing. I kind of had like little phrases or little ideas that I wanted to kind of bring to life, but they weren't like songs, they weren't long, it was just like little phrases or little things. And so like Happy Thoughts, I would come up with the phrase first and then like do a little doodle around that phrase. And once I started to kind of like, because I was doing that every day for a year, it's just like a doodle a day. Cool. And around a year mark, I kind of like ran out of steam, I guess, or like I just kind of felt like not so like invested in what I was doing with that project. And I learned pretty shortly after, I guess, like I could not be so limited to just like these specific doodles, and I was like, let me do something a little weirder or something a little, I don't know, wild. And so I started doing those portraits and stuff, and that brought like new wind under my sails when it comes to all that.
Yeah.